I want to ask you, these are very practical, a farmer carrying the manjapai or the yellow bag and going into a bank where he's spoken to in Hindi. I mean, it's a completely different world for him. Like if someone spoke to me in Swahili, I mean, I wouldn't know which way to look. Why is it mandatory for me as a Tamil to know the language that you're speaking? What if we flip it and, someone from North India, if he's, if he's spoken to in Tamil, Kannada, Malayalam, Tulu or whatever, how does he react? Now tell me something. Devil's advocates say, why not? Hindi and English will give you a kind of a wider audience, will give you more exposure. Let's challenge our youngsters to do that. Do you agree to this devil's advocate agreement, or you think, no, it is not necessary to have these examinations in either English or Hindi, Mr. Narayanan?
Well, with due respect to Mr. Stalin and everybody who is advocating the need for the CRPF exams to be held in Tamil also, I wish to submit that it is very important for people wherever they may be living in this great country to be familiar with not just their mother tongue, but also other languages which are widely understood across the country. If you are trying for a job in a central service, be it railways or administrative service, foreign service, CRPF, or even a Jawan in the Indian Army, it's very important. Supposing you're posted in Ladakh,
right,
or supposing you're posted, close to the Pakistan border, you need to be able to speak either in Hindi or English. If you are familiar only with Tamil language, then you will necessarily be confined to be working in Tamil Nadu only. But Tamil Nadu is a part of a huge country where more than 100 languages are spoken, but at least 15 or 16 languages are widely understood and they are recognized nationally. And so if we had a three-language formula, being implemented across the country, it would have been much better.
No, but yeah.
For example, my mother tongue is Telugu. I went to a Telugu medium school, but I also learned Hindi and English. I live in Delhi for the last more than 50 years, and I'm very comfortable communicating with anybody in India in Hindi and anybody in English on the planet.
Right.
Those languages have helped me. If I did not know Hindi or English, I would have been confined to living in Telangana now alone.
Right.
So if you are aspiring for a job in a national kind of service, it is very important for you to
Mr.
know
Narayan,
English and another language which is widely spoken.
Mr. Narayan, do you think that, I was talking to Verghese, and also I'm going to mix both their arguments here, what Gladstone said and what Verghese said. Gladstone says, listen, at least make the entry easy for them. Then they can maybe learn, a language if they are posted, let us say, in Kashmir or Bhopal or in Basti in Uttar Pradesh, wherever. Would you agree that at least make that easy for them? And the next question is that, after all, this is the kernel around which the Dravidian politics actually revolves. So where do you run away from here?
My belief is that for central services, people aspiring for a job in the central services, it's very important for them to learn more than one language. If they are happy with just their mother tongue, then they should confine themselves to looking for jobs in their own states. Now I find Siddharamaiah is asking for exams to be held in Kannada. So there will be no end to this. It so happens that Hindi is spoken by nearly more than 40 crores of people in this country, and thanks to Bollywood, Hindi cinema, and Lata Mangeshkar, Hindi is widely understood across the country. So if somebody has any reservation about having to learn Hindi, nobody is forcing them. I mean, if you want a job which will require you to travel outside of your state, it is very essential for you to know Hindi and English. Otherwise, you'll be condemned to be stuck in your own state.
Right.
So with due respect to all the leaders, politicians who are, campaigning for central exams to be held in their mother tongue, my submission is that, sorry, that it does not mean that Tamil is not recognized as a great language. It's one of the oldest languages,
True.
and some people say that it's older than Sanskrit. Nobody is disputing about the greatness of a language. It is just a question of being practical in a country where so many different languages are being spoken. So English is a global language.
Right.
Hindi is understood by more people than any other language in this country.